Body of a 41-year-old woman who was buried under a bed in a shack in Vlakfontein has finally been identified. Mathapelo Mbele will be buried today. Her 28-year-old boyfriend Thokozani Sibeko was arrested last month. He allegedly confessed to killing Mbele and burying her body in a shallow grave. Slindelo Mazigane has been tracking the story for us. Slee live for us now in the newsroom. Slee, why has it taken so long for this body to be identified?
Well, Tembegile, despite the fact that we have, of course, backlogs in our forensic labs, you would understand that Mathapelo disappeared around June, and that is when we understand that this heinous crime took place. And it's been 2 months since her body was found buried underneath that shallow grave in a tiny room shack in Vlakfontein. And when her body was found, it was already in a state of decomposition, and by the time police managed to track her family, of course her body continued to decay. And by the time her family did come forward following media reports from the police appealing to anyone with information or who may possibly be linked to the body, the family came forward, and of course DNA tests were then done using the mother, and of course those then came back on Wednesday positively identifying the 41-year-old woman as Mathapelo Mbele.
And her family has been speaking, of course, Lee, as they face this horrific task today, having to finally lay her to rest.
Yes. Due to the advanced stage of decomposition on her body, the family has no choice but to bury her today in Qwaqwa in the Free State. And of course, the news came as a shock to them. They did express their anger, their frustration, saying that they can't believe, in fact, that Mathapelo died at the hands of somebody who was really supposed to protect her. They say that she left the Free State coming to Joburg hoping for better opportunities. And it's quite unfortunate. They say that she has met her untimely death in this manner. But let's just take a listen to what her cousin had to say to us.
The family, it is very bad, finding out that your loved ones has been murdered the way she was murdered. We are just hoping that the law must just take its course. We want to see justice done over our sister. She was murdered in a horrific way. No one likes to see the body the way it was.
Let's speak then, Slindelo, about Vlakfontein, the area where all of this happened. We know not too long ago, late last year, we had those 7 family members who were also murdered, buried in shallow graves inside their home. And now you've got this case. What is the feeling there among the people?
Of course, when the news broke early in August, the community was quite upset, quite frustrated, and quite angry at the fact that they're once again being put in a position where another woman is dying at the hands of their partner, saying that it seems that there's something going on in Vlakfontein, really calling on the police, calling on the community safety department to get a handle on the crime in the area, as well as the gender-based violence cases, many of them complaining around the lack of police, a close-by police station, as well as police presence in the area. There was, of course, a commitment from the department to ensure that a safety kiosk would be deployed, just to ensure that community members have a close-by place in order to be able to report crimes and also express their grievances. But the family, of course, did address the community, which was quite critical in finding the body of Mbele, because it was due to a neighbor who constantly asked the suspect around where the whereabouts of Mathapelo are. This is the reason why we found her. But let's just take a listen to one of the organizations in the area that are against gender-based violence and promoting the safety of women.
thina singabomama sesikhathele ngabobaba ababulala abomama nabantwana sithi phansi ngokubulala abomama nabantwana phansi. Once we are sick and tired of this ukuthi always masibheka indaba umama khona obulewe abantwana barejiwe. So thina esiwasp, so thina eVlakfontein sikhona sithi Vlakfontein sizoyiphakamisa abobaba ababulala abomama izophela yonke lento le. We must speak out asifundeni ukuthi sikhulume because masithula soloko sifa because sithulile.
Sindela Masikane live for us in the newsroom. Thank you.